Zebra 1, grid reference 826214.
So the Hunt Saboteurs Association started in 1963 as a voluntary organisation, and to this present day, now in 2017, it remains the same way. The HSA wasn't started with any large backbone of funding or anything like that. It was just started by members of the public who were radically opposed to fox hunting. Those first activists went into the countryside in 1963 with smoke bombs and stopped the hunt going out that day. That was the first act of direct action against fox hunts in the UK. What we've learned since, obviously, is how fox hunts work a lot more. Therefore, we know what tactics to use to be effective against them. So since 1963, Hunt Sab groups have been formed all over the country in a response to fox hunting. And even though the ban came in 2005 in England and Wales, we still continue to sabotage fox hunts purely because fox hunts are still breaking the law. So those tactics that we've learned over the years since the inception of the HSA in 1963 are still relevant to this day, and SABs are still out in the countryside week in, week out opposing fox hunts.
House, just to the east of the junction, and he's heading east towards the pylons. Over.
So the work of the Hunt Saboteur is to directly go into the countryside, get between the hounds and the hunted animal, and save that animal's life. Yes, I do believe the fight for animals is a political fight, but I believe at the same time it's a fight that should be in everyone's lives. I think everyone should be speaking out for animals. They are weaker than us, therefore we should use, what we have to protect them, and that should start on the bottom level. This should start from how we treat our pets at home, and this should go for animals we see within our daily lives as well. So the methods we use as hunt saboteurs are the methods that the hunt themselves use to control the animals to hunt whatever animal they might be chasing that day. The huntsman, for example, trains his hounds to three things. He trains the hounds to the sound of the hunting horn, the whip, and his voice. So we use all three things in reverse effect to take control of those hounds, get them to safety, and help the hunted animal get away. If we can give that hunted animal just a minute to get away, even 30 seconds, that could be the difference between life and death. Hunt saboteurs are subjected to extreme violence, and that's always been the way since the inception of the HSA over the years. We're going out and stopping people that are driven by a bloodlust. All they want to do with their day is to go out and kill animals. So when people come to try and stop that, they turn that aggression towards us to try and stop us doing what we're doing. We have to remember that two hunt saboteurs, Thomas Warby and Mike Hill, have both been killed whilst out sabotaging fox hunts. A guy named Steve Christmas was put in a coma and almost died after being ridden down by a terrier man. The reason as individuals why we mask up is to give those hunt supporters nothing. We are not there to be seen, we are there to save animals' lives. I see the animal rights movement at the moment in the UK at an all-time low. I look back to 10, 15, 20 years ago when I first got involved and saw how the Animal Liberation Front, for example, was really setting the standard worldwide and really raising awareness for animals. And I'm not saying we all have to take that militant stance to save animals, because it starts from the smallest thing that you can do. But I just think that awareness definitely isn't there like it used to be. And I really think that stunts like saving animals from labs and raising awareness about slaughterhouses needs to happen more and more and more. I think there needs to be another expose, for example, on the vivisection industry in the UK. When you look back at how we exposed Huntington Life Sciences in the 90s and what that did against vivisection, and it spawned a huge movement of animal rights activism against vivisection in the UK. That isn't there now. And vivisection is just one branch on a massive tree of animal abuse in the country. I think what animal rights in the UK needs to do is step it up.